Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. So in this video I'm going to talk about the Palme d'Or. It's Cannes Festival week. Today is 25th of May as I'm recording this, and the Palme d'Or will be announced tomorrow. Now obviously a lot of these films that are being shown there are being shown for the first time, so I have no idea about any of the films and what is likely to win. I'm just going to give a brief prediction here and say zone of interest, because that is just one that seems to be one that I'm reading about a bit, directed by Jonathan Glazer, who did Under the Skin, and it's about an Auschwitz commandant who's building a family life outside of the camp. Sounds a very unusual film for sure. Sandra Hüller is in this one, and she starred in Tony Erdmann, and interestingly she's also in another film that's in contention, which is Anatomy of a Fall, directed by Justine Triet, and that also seems to be a big contender. So who knows, maybe one of those will win tomorrow. We'll find out. Like I say, I have no idea what could be winning because I haven't actually seen any of the films, but for what it's worth, those are my predictions based on the news. Okay, but in this video I'm just going to run through the Palme d'Or winners over the years, which films I have seen and which films I have in my collection. So let's go with that. So starting off with Union Pacific, I have not seen that. I have not seen Portrait of Maria. I have not seen The Turning Point. I haven't seen The Last Chance. The first film I've seen is a 1945 Rossellini film, Rome Open City, but I don't have it in my collection. It is in the Criterion collection. It's a great movie. Coming next, the first movie I do have in my collection, and it's Billy Wilder's The Lost Weekend. Fantastic movie about alcoholism with Ray Milland. And I also have the next movie, which is David Lean's Brief Encounter, although just on a very cheap giveaway DVD here. I'd like to get a proper copy of this. But yeah, beautiful film from David Lean. The next few I don't have. I don't have The Red Meadows, Pastoral Symphony, Iris and the Lieutenant, or Men Without Wings. But I do have 1945's The Third Man, Carol Weed. Next one is Miracle Milan. I have seen that, but I don't have it. Miss Julie from 1951. I have not seen that. Othello from 1952 with the Orson Welles. I have seen that. Good movie, but I don't have it in my collection. 2 Cents Worth of Hope from 1952. I have not seen that. The Wages of Fear, however, I certainly do have. I love this movie. Gate of Hell, I do not have. Marty, that was a great win for Ernest Borgnine there. Beautiful film. The Silent World, 1956, don't have that, nor Friendly Persuasion. I certainly do have that excellent The Cranes Are Flying, Mikhail Kalasatov. Absolutely outstanding film. Black Orpheus, I have this one. This is a great movie. La Dolce Vita I have seen, but sadly I don't have it in my collection. Fantastic movie. Viridiana, Buñuel's movie from 1961. Saw it a long time ago. I really don't remember it very well. Payer of Promises from 1962. No, I do not have that one. Visconti's The Leopard. I certainly have this one, but I must admit I do need to rewatch this. It's been a long time since I've seen it. The beautiful The Umbrellas of Cherbourg with Catherine Deneuve, a Jacques Demy musical. Absolutely wonderful. Here's my first Laserdisc showing of The Knack and How to Get It, with Richard Lester's film there with Michael Crawford. A surprise Palme d'Or winner, perhaps. Next, I have not seen The Birds, the Bees and the Italians, nor have I seen A Man and a Woman. But from 1967, I certainly have seen Blow Up. Not my favourite movie, but it is certainly good. I have seen If from 1968, but I don't have it. Likewise, I have seen MASH, Robert Altman's MASH from 1970, but I don't have that. Joseph Losey's The Go-Between, however, from 1971. Great movie with Alan Bates and Julie Christie. The Working Class Go to Heaven from 1972. I have not seen that. The Mattei Affair. I've not seen that. Scarecrow from 1973. I've not seen that. Nor have I seen The Hireling. The Hireling sounds very interesting to me. It's a British film with Robert Shaw in it, and yet I've never heard of it, so I'd like to see that. The Conversation from 1974. Fantastic movie with from Francis Ford Coppola with Gene Hackman. Great movie. Chronicles of the Years of Fire from 1975. Have not heard of that one, have not seen it. 1976, Taxi Driver, Martin Scorsese, of course, I've seen that. Next, from 1977, I actually just saw this week, Padre Padrone, the Taviani brothers. Very interesting movie. I can't say I loved it, but and there are some uncomfortable themes in there of animal cruelty and bestiality and physical abuse. Yeah, definitely an interesting film for sure, Padre Padrone. 1978, The Tree of Wooden Clogs. I have not seen that. 1979's The Tin Drum. I have this Criterion edition, but I have not yet watched it. Tut tut. I'll have to rectify that. 1979, Apocalypse Now. I didn't even think about this being a Palme d'Or winner, but yeah, there you go. But yeah, one of my all-time favourite movies, actually, Apocalypse Now. All That Jazz from 1979, the fantastic movie about Bob Fosse. Great movie. Kagemusha from 1980, Akira Kurosawa, one of his visually beautiful films. Man of Iron from 1981, I've not seen. Missing from 1982, I've not seen. The Road from 1982, have not seen that, nor have I seen The Ballad of Narayama from 1983. I certainly have seen and owned Paris, Texas, which may rank as one of my very all-time favourite movies. I absolutely adore this film. When Father Was Away on Business from 1985, I've not seen that. The Mission from 1985, I certainly have. Great movie, although again, perhaps a surprise Palme d'Or winner. Under the Son of Satan from 1987, I have not seen. I do have Pele the Conqueror, a great movie here with Max von Sydow. 1989, certainly do have Steven Soderbergh's Sex, Lies and Videotape. Great first movie from him. Rock and Good News, Peanut. I do have Wild at Heart, David Lynch's 1990 film. And I do have the Coen brothers, Barton Fink from 1991. I don't have The Best Intentions from 1992, but I do have Farewell My Concubine from 1993, but I do still need to watch this. From 1993, yes, Jane Campion's The Piano, fantastic movie. Next up, Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction. Amir Kusturica's 1995 Underground, I have not seen that. 1996, and we have the excellent Mike Leigh film Secrets and Lies. 1997's The Eel, I have not seen, nor have I seen Taste of Cherry, nor Eternity and a Day, nor Rosetta. The next one I have is from 2000, and it's Dancer in the Dark, Lars von Trier, but I haven't actually watched this one yet. The Sun's Room from 2001, I have not seen. The Pianist I do have in my collection, but I cannot find it at the moment. But yeah, great Roman Polanski film. 2003, we have Gus Van Sant's Elephant, really good movie. 2004, Fahrenheit 9/11, that's Michael Moore, but I have not seen that. 2005, I have seen L'Enfant, The Child, by the Dardenne brothers, a really, really excellent movie, but I don't have it in my collection. 2006, we have Ken Loach's The Wind That Shakes the Barley, really good film with Cillian Murphy. 2007 is absolutely outstanding, 4 months, 3 weeks and 2 days, just an incredible movie. Yeah, astonishing movie and an absolute must watch. 2008, and I actually watched this for the first time last night, The Class, a really outstanding film. I really enjoyed this, about a French teacher and his dealings with a classroom of mixed race students. But yeah, it's almost plays out like a documentary. It's so realistic that the way they were able to film this. And I think they worked in a workshop for about a year to get all the children familiar with the teacher here, and the teacher is actually played by the guy that wrote the book on which this was based. So he is an actual teacher, so he's playing a version of himself, if you like, in the film. But yeah, this was an incredible film. Absolutely loved it. The Class. 2009, I do have Michael Haneke's The White Ribbon, very good movie. 2010, and I don't have Uncle Boonmee, Who Can Recall His Past Lives, and I still haven't seen that. 2011, the sensational The Tree of Life from Terrence Malick. Saw this at a very emotional time for me, so it's a film that I find hard to rewatch, but I do absolutely love it. 2012 was Amour, and I have not seen that yet. 2013. I have seen Blue is the Warmest Colour, but I don't have it in my collection. That's a movie that I feel a little bit uncertain about nowadays. Certainly at the time, I felt that I really thought it was an outstanding film, but as time goes on, I don't know, I just kind of question that a little bit, but still I'm glad that I've discovered Léa Seydoux and Adèle Exarchopoulos from that film, and certainly Adèle Exarchopoulos is an actress that I continue to enjoy. She's been doing some amazing stuff. And next in my collection I do have Nuri Bilge Ceylan's Winter Sleep, currently the only film of his that I have seen, but I thought this was excellent, really, really good. I've just recently got a couple of others from his collection, so I'll be watching those soon. And then the rest of the films I don't actually have in my collection, but we have from 2015 Deepan, Jacques Audiard's film. I definitely think that's a great movie. 2016's I, Daniel Blake from Ken Loach, fantastic movie. 2017 was The Square from Ruben Östlund. Now this is a little bit problematic for me. I still haven't quite got onto the Ruben Östlund bandwagon, if you like, and The Square is one which I liked in parts, but is there anybody that actually talks about anything other than the Terry Notary scene in that film? I don't know, it's just not one that I fully embrace, but it does have a great scene in it. Shoplifters from 2018, really great movie from Koreeda. Parasite, Bong Joon-ho's from 2019, yes, that's excellent. Titane, Julie Ducournau's movie from 2021. I've seen it. I'll probably need to rewatch that one. I wasn't sure if it was entirely for me, but an interesting film for sure. And then I've just caught up with Ruben Östlund's Triangle of Sadness, and so like I say, I wasn't really keen on Force Majeure. The Square didn't really win me over either, but yeah, Triangle of Sadness for me has been his most enjoyable film to date. I did actually enjoy it all the way through. Again, I'm still not fully sure about his style, but I did enjoy Triangle of Sadness. Although, I don't know if anyone else thinks this, I've been thinking, as I was watching it, I kept thinking also of the film The Menu, which has got Nicholas Hoult and Anya Taylor-Joy in it. And I just kept thinking about transposing those actors from that film to Triangle of Sadness, and likewise putting the two actors from that film into The Menu and just seeing how those films would play out. It just seemed an interesting idea to me. But anyway, there you go. That's just my rundown of everything from Palme d'Or. So let me know what you think about the Palme d'Or winners, and which ones of these are the biggest gaps for me. Which ones do you think I should be watching that I haven't seen? Let me know which films you have in your collection that are Palme d'Or winners. But yeah, let's find out tomorrow which film actually won. Thanks again for watching. Please do join me again for some more videos, and I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Like, subscribe if you like the video. But yeah, join me again. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.